It's not my problem. It's not my problem.
You heard about a man, the lift controller, the lever king. I told you, hop in and let the journey begin. Straight, a shiny place, let you some love for all his face. So full of face, I just wanna get that up and down. We're moving on around, we're going up and down. We're moving on around. I wanna show you my world, where the beat goes up and down. Let me open the door. Elevator operator. Like him. I really wanna be like him. I wanna be like him. Forget about that. Hats up in the sky, and we keep getting and let you down, that you cannot deny. We're glowing light, we're shining bright. I cannot wait to get inside. Still out of sight. When we wanna go up and down. We're moving on around. We're going up and down. We're moving on around. I wanna show.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions.
Somebody gotta do it, got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn the TV off, turn the TV off, turn the TV off, turn the TV off.
The punter, Jack Fox, handling the kickoffs. And off we go from Ford Field. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Williams going to throw on the first play. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Still running for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up.
And it's third down.
On third down, it's Williams from the gun. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
A gain of 5. First down, Chicago.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They get 12 yards on that pass. Good for a Bears first down. A run here with Swift. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give them an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 4. The tight end, Kmet, is on the move. Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. He's going to keep it himself. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Burden, the man on the move. On 3rd and 2, it's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. To the left side, he's got Kmet. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
The tight end, Kmet, is on the move. On first down, it's Swift. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Look him up on the 2nd down and 8. Now Williams. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. That's a short throw, caught by Kmet. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. On 4th down, it's Cairo Santos on for the Bears field goal. This about as short as you can get. Santos' kick is good. And the Bears will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right to the air, here's Goff. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag.
DC! 180! What's that?
We'll go play action with Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here.
Break the trumpet off, then break you off something soon. I got to get my props. Cops come and try to snatch these pigs when I roll my house down. And run the gram to the next man.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 6. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 4. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. The second down throw is incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
On third down, they go with Gibbs. Gibbs with a first down and more. And he's into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown Detroit. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the goal line. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
The Bears take over first down 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That's caught left side by Odunze. From the shotgun, it's Williams. A quick slant into the hands of Odunze. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand. So It's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Pushed out to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. Now Swift. Uh-oh.
DeAndre Swift, ball carrier. He's brought down by carry on the
We are through 1.
Yards.
It's the Lions who have the early lead. Down. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. To throw, it's Williams. That's to the big rookie out of Michigan, Colston Loveland. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass. Because the quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time. And he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Burden, the man on the move. On second down, it's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Williams. He'll swing this out to Swift. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. Back-to-back gains of 10 yards. And back-to-back first downs. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. Throw it again. It's Williams. It is brought in the end zone. Roll, Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Makes the score Bears 10, Lions 7. Santos kicking off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Now put his head down and get up to the 42. That's a gain of about 6.
But I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
A gain of 6.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
180.
On play action, Goff exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They run with the former Bear, David Montgomery. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Detroit.
That's another Lions. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup for the problem.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. Brings up second down.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. From the gun, it's Goff. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took to get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the first down.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
White 20.
On 2nd down, Goff. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will get into the end zone. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Lions. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions are on top. It's 14-10.
Bears 10. Jack Watts, the kickoff for the Lions.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. Ooh. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Burden, the man on the move. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. That's complete. It's Odunze. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
A big-time play for the Bears. 31 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Burden, the man on the move. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Over the middle, that's Komet. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. His 5th catch of the Good for a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Louis. Rick Flair. Line 20.
Goff to throw on first down. Catch is made. That is Williams. The Lions call their first time out. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. A good spot here, second and a yard.
180.
Goff to throw. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing, Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
On first down, it's Goff. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second and 10. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. Oh, a loose football. The Bears have it. He gets free. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Goff going to throw here on first and 10. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. He'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
13 yards on the play. That's good.
Goff with the give to Montgomery. The ball comes out. Looks like the Bears got there, and they did. Chicago ball.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll put Loveland in motion. Throwing on second down. Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Chicago.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll put Loveland in motion. Now a toss, left side, it's Swift. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Here's first and 10. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. In motion, it's Odunze. On first down, they give it right back to Swift. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Brings up second and 9.
From 23, here's second and 9. They'll motion the slot man right. Williams to throw on second down. Got his man at the 6. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, two things need to happen. One, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
Well, it's probably one of the most used cliches in football, but I think this is probably the appropriate use of missed opportunity. I mean, he's open in the end zone. All he has to do now is catch it. So that's a play they're going to look back on at the end of this game and say, man, we let that one slip away.
This one caught at the 4.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Line of scrimmage, the 3. Third and goal. Williams to the air once more. Rolling right. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Little miscommunication there, and that brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Here we go. Offense still out there. It is 4th and goal. They're going for it. Here's Williams. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. And they'll get him down up around the 15-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
And the Lions.
Well, that run came at the perfect time, Mike. Anytime you find yourself backed up near your own goal line, the goal is to just start with one first down. They were able to get it here. Now you give a little breathing room, a little room to operate for fresh set of downs, keep this drive alive. These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do. All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down. Out of the shotgun, it's gone. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Was great work after the catch to extend the drive.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Like two first.
Here's Montgomery. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
Detroit Lions first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up second down.
So, from 37, here's second and 9. Throwing here is gone. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it's going to bring up third down.
80, super one.
Now, gone. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short.
6 yards.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain. Try again. It's second and 10.
The 8-yard line.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try again here. Second and 10. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. On second down, it's Williams. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. A quick slant into the hands of Odunze. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
He's got the hook up there to Odunze. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 31 yards.
And the Bears first down.
They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll be forced outright. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Moore going in motion. On 3rd down, it's Williams. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone, and it's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. Now it's 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he indeed picks up a Bears first down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock.
Here's Williams now to throw. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. 3rd down coming up. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Burden, the man on the move. Here's Williams. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
These are the situations where as an offense you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
That is brought in. And he will take this one in. 89 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions move out in front by 4. It's 21-17.
Jack Fox
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Duvernay on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll put Loveland in motion. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Reed. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
The Lions take over.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in.
28, Bears 17. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st down. To throw, it's Williams. To the left side, he's got Komet. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard. They'll drop to throw. Out to his right. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. A big play and a much-needed one as well. A pickup of 44 yards. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Burden, the man on the move. They try to throw again. Here's Williams. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. But a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. Throwing again, Williams. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Roll. Odunze. Touchdown there.
Touchdown.
2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive.
And he will get into the end zone. The two-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the fourth quarter. A one-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, good effort. Just doesn't work out, but it's not over. Remember, they still got 2 timeouts in their back pocket. They've got to use them quickly. They've got to get 3 stops, force a punt, and see what happens when the offense gets the ball.
He'll go play action with Goff. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Lamar, safe grab. Touchdown, Lions. Bates, good. With the extra point. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. This is 1st and 10. Now Williams. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. One time out at their disposal, but the more pressing need, you have to score twice. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And they're gonna move this ball inside the 25-yard line. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. To the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in covering, hustling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
This is part 2. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. His 11th grab of the game. And a 1st down. Load again. It's Williams. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Chicago.
And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Williams to the air once more. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points. That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
Goff down to a knee. And that should be the final act in this one. So it's a win here for the Lions. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I'd probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us, broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Biz starts up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up, when it's half time she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spend most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no left. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, little bunch of run up cash, double back. Baby, show me what your mama made and made that. Yeah, made that. You got such a pretty face, but I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like he's in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I